Hey, it's Flying Go. So I literally just created this crystal deck, and I don't think it's perfect yet, but I already want to share it. So basically, let me sort by cost here. We're running Zera as our king because he gets to do full 20 damage on crystal, and then we're running a whole bunch of high attack cards, which would be Red Reaper, 24 attack, 19 on crystal, Nightmare. Nightmare is high attack, but that's not why we're running him. Raiden. What can I say? 18 attack, hit everything. It still does 13 on crystal, and it's a pretty good movement type. Crystal Sage, I don't know if it's perfect yet. It just spawns crystals. To be honest, it's probably really, really bad. Let me swap that out. Mana. This deck is very, very mana hungry, and I'll explain that too. Okay, yeah, so Kaze, it's like Geomancer, except for it doesn't get rid of the crystals. So doing, I think doing like 10 damage to every surrounding unit is pretty good, especially for only 12. Plus it helps control the board for Mana Storm. And then, yeah, we've got Wraithblade because it gives more attack and all that. So we're not worried about our health. As you can see, none of our cards have super high health, but they're all effectively a lot higher because we're on Crystal. The other thing is that Nightmare, excuse me, makes it so my opponent, or our opponent, whatever, the opponent has a lot less mana to work with. So this is probably the best deck for Nightmare because of a couple things. I guess it's immortal, so it doesn't really matter, but it's harder to kill for the opponent. And second of all, it consumes a lot of mana. Like a lot of mana. So essentially our opponent is working with 0 mana. And if we go to the mana cost of cards and we scroll down to 0 mana, you will note that the highest damage a 0 mana card can do, I guess we have to do this by attack. The highest attack for a 0 mana card is 10. Oh, Griffin got nerfed. Wait, did everything get nerfed? It's 9 now. Okay. So the highest cost for a 0, or the highest damage for a 0 mana card is 9. Wow, I need to remake a lot of decks. But anyways, 9. That means that they're gonna do 4 damage to us here in on Crystal. And so that means that Raiden takes a lot of hits to kill. Kaze takes still at least 4. And Nightmare will take at least 2. So yeah, that's the idea here. If I had 2 Nightmares, I would run 2. I would probably take out a Raiden. But yeah, that's the idea here. Nightmare also combos with Wraithblade, because I can summon it next to me and just kill it for some mana. Oh, where is it? Crystal. So we're gonna play the AI. Deep will be too easy for Crystal. Invasion already deals with crystals, so it's not like a fun matchup. And Ultra's aggro. Reaper is the least fun deck to play against no matter what, so we'll do Void. I think Void is probably the hardest deck for this one to deal with anyways. Okay, so we're gonna start with mana. I'm actually gonna move close to an Oasis, so I can make my Ephemeral Garden last longer. Starting with 2 Raidens, it's a little bit awkward, but what can you do? This was a bad force from him. I'm actually gonna just spam more mana cards. In case you haven't noticed, this deck is super, super mana hungry. It's worth it to trade our Raiden to kill some mana card. Actually, we're not even gonna trade it, because I can back out here. I was thinking I had to back out here and then he could force and then hit me. So we can't play any cards, but we are looking for a way to play like Wraithblade. Although at this point, I think I'm just going to make a huge mana farm next turn. I really want to get Nightmare going. But I also just want mana. It's always a question of do you want to get mana or sabotage their mana? And I see that I don't have Nightmare, I'm just saying like I want to save for Nightmare and get some mana going. But I also don't want to spend it all. We're gonna probably wait. I don't think... I could do a Crush and then play like Kaze or something. Like I can crush this area and then Kaze here and then kill that. Then I'm taking 23. Is it 23, right? It's not really in the spirit of the deck. Plus I'd only really be doing, like, Crush is only, oh it's 15, okay. So I'd be doing 10 to him. To take a lot more. Might as well just back off. Play the Crystal game, and then make some mana. We'll stay outside of his range for now. This thing dies, but that's okay. We finally got Nightmare going. I'd like to just play Wraithblade, I think. On the Kaze. Or the Raiden. The idea, obviously, is that Raiden with Wraithblade does a lot more damage and just plays a lot better. I could move up here. Take one force, but that's fine, because he can't force me in a way that I can't run away. It might make more sense just to play the Nightmare now, before I Wraithblade. Like, it's gonna come back, so I'm not really worried. Yeah, let's do that. So it's gonna come back over there. Well, somewhere over there. I'm gonna come over... Nah, I'm gonna keep my ground here, I think. I could come here, and now I'm actually controlling more space. In a wild turn of events. I also could move my Raiden back, which I think is what I'll do. And then, like, we'll actually look to play Kaze soon. I didn't realize this was straight line 4, to be honest. The AI also does not know how to use it, but whatever. So yeah, the idea is that it does a lot less damage on Crystal. Also, because we are a Crystal deck, aggro decks have nothing on us. I'm actually going to play Kaze and then run. This thing goes here, which is kind of sucky because I can't hit it, and it can hit me. But I threatened to hit it next turn, so that's good. It's hard to find a good placement for my Raiden against the Star Eater because it can just force me in. But I think I'm just going to go for it, man. We just want to make sure the Nightmare doesn't do anything every turn. And we could force the Space Crush because of Nightmare. Yeah, that's a pretty good play. I'm not too surprised by it. We're just going to leave the Nightmare to drain him. Although I could just move in and kill it. Okay, it can kill my Raiden here. That was not a great play. So... Oh yeah, it does 15. I'm looking for a time to play Crystal, but I'm also just looking to get more mana, really. I get a lot of mana from just doing this. I don't need the Wraithblade to kill it, but being able to is great. I have 26 attack now, so. This thing is like slowly dying. Oh, it's my turn. I think it's time to move up and play Crystal. I don't take very much damage on Crystal, so it's worth it. I am also slowly dying now. Just like this. This is fine. We control a lot of space this way. And then, like, I threaten Kaze, which is all up in his grill. Yeah, time to start hitting him. Makes the most sense to play Kaze first, I think. I can hit this, and then hit this, and then hit this with Raiden. But I don't know that that's really that great. Then I have a Raiden in the corner. I'd rather just use Raiden to, like, poke him off. So we'll play Kaze here. Bring this Raiden. I didn't really think about where I would put him. So we're just gonna, like, slowly whittle him down now. We have a lot of attack. Stuff like Red Reaper hits really hard too. It's just a matter of, like, stopping him from doing anything useful. It's not a surprising Space Crush from him. I think it makes sense to just swing at the king. I only do 21. 6 more damage doesn't really help though. We're just looking to make him blow up again, to be honest. So I'm gonna play this, see if I can get something to hit with Raiden. Oh, I'm gonna have to play it next to my king. Nothing. Okay, we're gonna go here. It also gives him an opportunity to force me, or to force my Raiden instead of this. Raiden obviously threatens to go boom, 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 boom next turn. So if he stays still, he's also dead. And if he forces, so if he forces me, that's also staying still. So force the king, take a hit. I don't care. He can't kill. He can't afford death from beyond. And then Raiden just goes boom, 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 boom. So that's the game plan here. This should just be a Dead Star Eater. And like, so this deck is, honestly, it could be the best deck in the game. I don't think it will be, but it could be. And here's why. Against aggro, you've got all the crystal, right? Crystal, 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 like, they don't hurt you. And then Raiden just cleans up all the cheap units. To an extent, Zera is also anti-aggro because, you know, he likes to be on Oasises, and he also has a big explodey move on certain terrain. He's just kind of a good anti-aggro card. But that's not the big deal. The big deal is that against not aggro, but also against aggro, Nightmare just means that they have, well, against aggro, Nightmare's probably a good finisher for them. But against not aggro, Nightmare just means that they have nothing to do with themselves. They're like, oh god, I have Nightmare. Now what? And the now what is a really good question. Don't ask me again. Wait, can I can't kill this. But can I do it? So I'm effectively 13. No. Even Wraithblade won't kill it. That's kind of unfortunate. Wait, I'm effectively 13. Okay, yeah, there's my kill. I could kill him with Raiden here, but this is flashier. Anyways, sorry, I forget if I was saying anything. Just like against aggro, you know, you've got all your cards that stop aggro. Sort of like this preys on small cards, this preys on small cards, this preys on small cards, this preys on small cards. Your only disadvantage against aggro is that you are a bit of a slow deck. But you've got enough cards that threaten to get you mana that it might be okay. And then against control, it's just a one match because Nightmare just says, hey, you have no mana. And so their only card is Nightmare, and you're not worried about Nightmare because you have, I don't know, the ability to like kill it for free mana and stuff like that. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the idea of Crystal, and maybe you'll tell me you've made an even better Crystal deck. But yeah, that's sort of my greedy Crystal deck. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, have fun.